so how does this work with blood? Well, we've talked about in several other workshops about the endothelial lining of the blood vessel, which is the inner lining of the blood vessel. Well, that's a hydrophilic surface. And once again, blood is primarily composed of water. And your body does a pretty good job of converting just regular water into easy water or structured water. Now, there's other things you can do to make that even better before you actually put it in your body. But there's a couple of things that happen that make structured water. And one of the things that will do it is infrared light and infrared energy. And your body has a fair amount of infrared energy in it. Like when you're digesting food, there's heat that comes off of that infrared energy, and that helps convert regular water into easy water or structured water. And when that water comes in contact with this surface, it flows. That's the important thing. Okay, so for the longest time, we just thought it was the heart, right? The heart alone pumping and pushing blood through the vessel. But no, the vessel itself, okay, is a hydrophilic surface. In water, with the fourth state of water, there's an automatic flow. So you can kind of think of the heart is more of an accelerator, right? Because the flow is already happening. And this is a fascinating thing too, I'll bring up, is they did this study where one of the things, like I said, infrared light, right? You can get infrared light from the sun, by the way. That's one of the reasons I recommend the sun so much. So many benefits from sunlight. This is one of them. One of the study they did, and this has been replicated, is with mice. They had mice and they were looking at how blood flow went through the mice with this infrared light, and it sped up the blood flow quite a bit. They could get the blood flow to speed up as much as 10 times as much. So very effective at this, but what freaked them out, what they weren't expecting, is that when some of the mice expired, they died, the blood flow kept going as long as the infrared light was on. Okay, so you can get blood flow, powerful blood flow, just from that infrared light or infrared energy. And what they're thinking is the reason that's happening is because that infrared light is greatly increasing the amount of easy water or structured water that's in that blood that's coming in contact with that hydrophilic surface, and it's just flowing. So I just think it's absolutely amazing, these things they are finding. So it just shows you how important water is for your overall blood flow and erections. You know, I've talked a lot about that in terms of the thinness of your blood, making sure you get enough hydration. But here's another really important reason, is that the water itself, the increased water itself, because it converts into easy water and comes in contact with this hydrophilic surface, increases blood flow. Just from that fact alone, the fourth phase of water in contact with a hydrophilic surface. Okay, fascinating stuff they're finding in science. But this is another reason why it's so important that this endothelial lining be healthy and not damaged. And I'll get to this in a second, but we've talked about this before, where if that endothelial lining gets damaged, not only does it affect nitric oxide production, which dilates the blood vessels, which is important to get blood flow through so we get those great erections, but it also causes the formation of plaque to form when the endothelial lining's been damaged, and, which I haven't talked about before until today, is it decreases the hydrophilic surface. So the body, that easy water, it doesn't have as much surface to come in contact with, which is automatically going to decrease the rate of flow. I hope that all makes sense. So all of that stuff really emphasizes just how important it is to have great endothelial health with your blood vessels. Okay, and just to reemphasize with that, if we're looking at this, so this is the endothelial cell.
If you would like help with your unique and personal situation from us, I put a link below that will explain all the different ways that we can help you get and maintain superior stage 4 rock solid hardness and lasting power both permanently and naturally at any age. Make sure you like and subscribe for more tips to attain elite level bedroom performance, and I will see you in the next one.